Welcome to English Podcast. Subscribe our channel for more update.
All right, let's dive in. We're unpacking something really essential for anyone in the professional world today.
Mm-hmm.
It's the subtle but actually pretty powerful art of real-life office conversations.
Yeah.
And we're going, far beyond just basic grammar here.
Definitely.
This is about the practical language of connection, collaboration, and, getting things done right.
Exactly. This deep dive is all about business English in action, as you say.
Right.
Our mission really is to move past just vocabulary lists and pinpoint those crucial nuances.
Nuances, yeah. Like communication, collaboration.
Building confidence in the workplace. Absolutely. We want to uncover how you can skillfully handle those everyday scenarios.
The ones you actually face.
Right. Whether it's working in a team, maybe negotiating a deal, or even just, gracefully sorting out a misunderstanding.
And what's great is our insights today, they're drawn from this fantastic set of sources called Business English Deep Dive, Real Conversations at Work.
That's right. It's really practical stuff.
Yeah. It is. It's packed with examples, clear frameworks for these exact situations. It shows us not just what to say,
but the how. That's the key bit.
Exactly. The how to say it effectively.
Yeah, the true value really lies in understanding the context behind the words, why you're saying it that way.
Okay, so what can you expect from this deep dive?
Well,
we're going to walk through several pretty common scenarios you might run into.
From the simple things.
Like small talk, right up to maybe trickier stuff like difficult phone calls, maybe even negotiations.
High-stakes moments sometimes.
For sure. Yeah. And it's not just about memorizing phrases, is it?
No, not at all. It's understanding the underlying strategy.
The how.
How to use them effectively to genuinely build relationships and, achieve your professional goals.
Okay, let's kick off then. How about something that often gets, maybe underestimated?
Mm-hmm.
The power of small talk in the office.
Ah, yes. The classic.
It seems like just casual chatter, right? But it feels incredibly important for building those relationships.
It absolutely is.
Makes the workplace feel a bit warmer, more human.
Think of it like the social lubricant of the workplace.
Mm-hmm.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Simple phrases like, "Good morning. How was your weekend?" They might seem trivial. But they lay this vital foundation for connection, especially, I think, in multicultural environments.
Oh, interesting. Why especially there?
Well, they signal openness, create a comfortable vibe, even before you get down to business tasks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Breaks the ice a bit.
Exactly. Listen to this quick exchange from the sources. It's simple.
Okay. Hi, Paul. How are you today?
I'm doing well, thanks. Just had a relaxing weekend. How about you?
Pretty good, thanks. I visited my parents and helped them with some gardening.
That sounds lovely. Hope the weather was nice.
It was perfect. Sunny and not too hot.
Okay. Nothing complicated there.
No.
Just a polite, friendly chat. Gently builds rapport. Finds a bit of common ground.
Mm-hmm.
It's about signaling, hey, I'm approachable and I value the human connection here.
It's amazing how those little exchanges really do lay the groundwork for trust, for later collaboration.
They really do.
But okay, what happens when you move beyond that casual chat, when you actually need to, get work done together?
Right. Team projects.
Yeah, let's dive into the specific language that fuels effective teamwork.
That's a great next step.
Yeah.
Because when you're collaborating, clear and polite communication, it's not just a nice to have.
No, it's essential.
It's essential for efficiency, avoiding misunderstandings, especially when you're dividing up tasks, setting deadlines.
Okay.
These phrases from the sources, they show how to invite collaboration, make sure everyone feels heard.
Like this one. Hey, I think we should divide the tasks for this report. What do you think?
Good idea. I can work on the research part. Maybe you can take care of the presentation slides.
Sounds good. Should we set a deadline for each section?
Yes. Let's aim to finish the first draft by Thursday. Does that work for you?
Perfect. I'll update our shared folder with my notes by tomorrow.
So notice those phrases. What do you think?
Yeah. Asking for input.
Does that work for you? Checking for agreement.
Sounds good. Affirmation.
And let's aim to.
Yeah.
It suggests a shared goal.
Yeah.
They actively invite input, foster that sense of shared ownership.
Right. It's much more about building consensus than just telling people what to do.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Not issuing directives.
And this idea, politeness, subtle phrasing.
Yeah.
It gets even more critical when we step into communicating across different cultures.
Oh, absolutely. Huge topic.
Especially in global companies today, right? We know there are diverse communication styles, some very direct, others much more indirect. That's a reality.
They certainly are. And understanding this is, well, it's paramount.
Why paramount?
Because being sensitive to tone and language isn't just about being nice. It's about respecting different cultural norms.
Okay.
Things like the concept of face or how different cultures prioritize harmony versus directness.
Right.
If you misjudge this, you can inadvertently damage trust or imply disrespect, even if you totally didn't mean to.
So, okay, give us an example. Instead of being very direct and saying, that idea won't work, which, yeah, could seem confrontational sometimes.
In some cultures, definitely. You'd soften it.
How?
Use language like, I'm not sure that approach will work in our situation.
Yeah.
See the difference?
Yeah, it's softer, more about the situation, less about the idea itself being bad.
Exactly.
Uh-oh.
Or instead of a blunt, you're wrong, which can be really alienating.
Ouch. Yeah.
You'd offer something like, I see your point, but I have a different perspective.
Okay. Acknowledging their view first.
Precisely. That subtle shift makes all the difference in cross-cultural settings. Preserves the relationship while still letting you express your view.
Okay, let's talk about a situation I think we've all faced. Needing help with something at work.
Yep, happens all the time.
What's the best way, the most effective way to ask politely without feeling like you're imposing? And maybe, is there a common mistake people make even if they try to be polite?
That's a great question. I think the common mistake is often forgetting to show genuine gratitude afterwards.
The follow-up.
Yeah, or maybe not being clear about what help you actually need. It's all about phrasing it respectfully and specifically.
Okay, so what are some good phrases?
Well, you could say something like, I'm having a bit of trouble with this section. Could you give me a hand?
Simple, direct.
Or, would you mind explaining this part to me again? If it's about understanding something.
Right.
Another good one. Could I ask for your input on this report? Asking for input feels less burdensome sometimes.
And the gratitude part.
Crucial. Always remember to express thanks afterward. Phrases like, thanks so much, I really appreciate your help.
Okay.
Or even, I couldn't have done it without your input. That's not just good manners.
No.
It actually reinforces their willingness to help you again next time. It shows you value their time and expertise.
That makes perfect sense. You're building that sort of social capital.
Exactly that. Okay, now for a real challenge, maybe. Handling a difficult phone call. Let's say an upset client.
Right. The tension can be immediate on those calls. How do you manage that? How do you genuinely diffuse the situation?
This is where empathy, staying calm, being polite, and showing helpfulness. Those become your absolute guiding principles.
Empathy first.
Absolutely. Acknowledge their feelings first. Our sources give a strong example of this.
Okay, let's hear it.
Imagine a client, clearly frustrated, says, Hi, I received the wrong invoice, and this is very frustrating.
Okay. Yeah, you can hear the tension. What's the response?
Your immediate response, aiming for empathy in action, should be something like, "Oh, I'm really sorry to hear that. Let me look into it right away. Could you please confirm the invoice number?"
Right. Sorry. Acknowledge, action, request info.
And the client replies, it's hashtag INV2345. I was expecting a different amount.
Still sounds annoyed.
Yep. So you continue to de-escalate. Thank you for that. I understand how frustrating this must be. I'll review the details and get back to you within the hour.
Okay, so highlighting the key phrases there.
It's the, "I'm really sorry to hear that." And, crucially, "I understand how frustrating this must be."
Validating their emotion.
Exactly. You're not just hearing the words, you're showing you get the feeling behind them. That's the critical first step to calming things down.
So it's not just saying sorry, it's the immediate validation of how they feel that really brings the temperature down.
Precisely. Empathy is step one. Okay, moving to maybe a more advanced skill.
Right.
Business negotiation, like discussing contracts or budgets.
Yeah, tricky territory sometimes. How do you balance being firm on what you need, but also being open to finding a solution together?
This is where you need to be assertive yet flexible. Always keep the shared objective in mind.
Shared objective.
Yeah, the goal isn't usually to win at the expense of the other party. It's to find a mutually beneficial agreement.
Right. Win-win if possible.
Ideally. Consider this sample dialogue. It shows how you might explore flexibility and reach towards an agreement.
Okay. We appreciate your offer, but the budget is a bit beyond our limit. Is there any room for adjustment?
We might be able to offer a discount if we extend the timeline slightly. Would that work for you?
Okay, that sounds fair. Let me discuss it with my team and get back to you.
So, key phrases here. Is there any room for adjustment or flexibility? That opens the door without being demanding.
Right, an invitation.
That sounds fair. Signals you're making progress, acknowledging their point. And let me get back to you. Very important. It allows for internal discussion. You don't have to decide on the spot.
Gives you breathing room.
Exactly. These phrases are designed to keep the conversation moving collaboratively towards an outcome.
Okay, finally, let's touch on giving and receiving feedback constructively.
Yes. Crucial for growth.
Absolutely crucial, but it can feel incredibly sensitive, can't it? On both sides.
It really can. When you're giving feedback, politeness and a focus on improvement, not blame, are key.
How do you frame it?
Frame it as a suggestion, perhaps. Not a criticism of the person. For instance, you might say, "Emily, your report was very thorough. One suggestion I have is maybe to simplify the summary for easier reading."
Okay. So you start positive, acknowledge the effort, then offer a specific, actionable suggestion.
Precisely. It respects their work while offering a clear path forward.
And on the receiving end, the sources emphasize being open, having a positive attitude.
Definitely. So if you're Emily in that scenario, how do you respond to make it a growth opportunity?
Right. You'd respond, "Oh, thanks, Paul. That's helpful feedback. I'll work on making it clear."
Exactly. It's about seeing feedback not as a personal attack, but genuinely as a chance to get better. Embracing it shows maturity, commitment to improving, which is highly valued anywhere, really.
Wow. Okay. We've actually covered a really wide range of useful situations in this deep dive.
We have.
From, simple small talk right up to complex negotiations and feedback. It really highlights how these seemingly small language choices can have a pretty big impact on professional outcomes.
They really can. And we just want to remind you, listening, that improvement here, it's a step-by-step process.
Yeah. Don't expect miracles overnight.
Exactly. You won't master all this in one go, and that's perfectly okay. Every conversation is a chance to learn, to refine things a bit.
And for continued learning, the sources offer a few really actionable tips. First, practice common phrases. Actually say them out loud until they feel natural coming out of your mouth.
Good tip. Makes a difference.
Definitely watch videos, listen to more content in English that relates to your professional field, immerse yourself.
Yeah, passive learning helps too.
And try writing your own business emails. Maybe ask a trusted colleague or mentor for feedback on them.
That's brave, but very effective.
And most importantly, I think, be patient. Be kind to yourself through this whole journey.
Absolutely essential. And maybe here's the core takeaway from all this, the most powerful insight.
Okay, let's hear it.
Even if your command of English isn't absolutely perfect, maybe your grammar isn't flawless. Being clear in your message, confident in how you deliver it, and consistently polite in your interactions. That goes an incredibly long way.
Clear, confident, polite.
Yeah. In any professional setting.
Yeah.
That foundational principle, it sort of transcends specific phrases.
Yeah.
It really empowers effective communication, builds those bridges, even when the words might stumble a little.
That's a really profound thought to end on, a powerful reminder that it's the human element, that clarity, confidence, politeness, that's at the heart of it all. So thinking about this deep dive, what business English situation do you want to practice more? Maybe it's email writing, presentations, tackling those tricky negotiations.
Nothing to think about.
Definitely. Keep learning, keep growing, and we really encourage you to continue your own deep dive into these essential skills.